Hey, what's going on? It's B the Installer. I'm here to unbox the 83-inch LG C1, which is brand new size for LG. Got my special guest, my good friend and wife, Jen Walsh, and she's gonna help me unbox this, set it up, show you some of its features. So let's get right into it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're already subscribed to the channel, and set the bell to all so you get all the notifications when I upload a video. So let's get into it. Okay, sorry. Let's open it up. Go ahead. You want? Good. Oh, there's like nothing up here. A little bit. Normally there's a lot more. So this camera can see, but that's it. That's what's in that giant hole. That's it, just the little stand cover and the remote and all that. So that's the only reason we open this. There is a little guidebook that tells us how to put the stand on properly, so let's check that out. Okay, so this says that we should take the box apart, take this 83-inch TV and lay it on a flat table and then put the stand on. I don't think it would be safe to put this on our dining room table and then try to put the stand on, so we're gonna try to do this on the floor, I think. What do you think?
Sounds good, B.
All right. You're pretty funny. So there's 3 clips on each side, so let's squeeze those clips and pull each one of them out. There you go.
Bam.
Nice. So now we can just pull the box up into 2. Look at that. Boom. Hey, you know what? The last time I unboxed a TV right here, it was actually that Sony, and it just fell.
The
So
whoopsie-daisy.
yeah, the whoopsie daisy. So at least the whole TV didn't just go; it was just the box. But let's try to not drop this one.
Keep it from not.
Yeah. All right. That's actually pretty nice. We don't have to lift the whole box up over our head and everything.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Okay, now we got to put this box somewhere.
Well, we like to keep all of our boxes in the garage.
Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Go like this, and we'll... All right, let's take them out together. That way we can get this done. Okay, so this is the front, that's the back. We're gonna lay it down. We have some extra plastic on the back that we could possibly use. Why don't we use this on the front? Let's use this. So we're gonna use this as added cushioning in the front to elevate the back of the TV so that we can put the stand on it. So we're gonna lay that down and we're gonna set the other styrofoam on this styrofoam, and it should kick the bottom up, which will allow us to put that stand on there. So let's get this stuff out of there. Watch out, they can pinch you. Throw those over yonder. The good old college try, Jen. We know you gave the good old college try.
I did more than try college.
Ooh, okay. So there we go. So now, just let it go. It's fine. Bring it down. It's gonna kick the bottom out. Sort of. Not really. All right. Now we'll kick it like this. There we go. Now, you know, it's not perfect, but it's elevated, and that's what we wanted. So we'll slide this off. There we go. Did you get shocked? You all right? That's pretty fun. Yeah. It's fine. It's not going in. Here, go ahead and grab that stand up. It's not probably going to be heavy or anything.
No, not at all.
No, you're going to show it off. So let's keep this, another one to the garage. Let's do it. To be honest, this feels like it's the exact same weight and size as the 65 and 77 inch stand. So let's take it out and put it together. So for those of you who don't know, this stand is actually 2 parts. There is the main part, which is the weight of that, the girth to the back side. Does that sound weird? And then there's the flashy front part. Yeah. this flashy front part connects to that, then it connects here, and then the sound actually from the TV goes down and out. So it's pretty cool to have that plate to push the sound out. Otherwise, it's like other TVs where the sound's in the back. No bueno. So let's put this together, stick it on, and we'll put the TV up on this stand that really looks good with the 55 or 65 inch TV, but I'm curious to see how it looks with an 83 inch OLED up there, but it's what we got. Okay, so let's put this together. So the screws for the stand are actually in the remote bag, so we'll take this apart quick just to get those screws out. I'm trying to do this so I don't destroy it.
Scissors.
What's that?
Scissors.
Scissors would be too easy. We got a whole bunch of shenanigans. We'll hold on to the shenanigans till later, but we need these screws.
Never.
What's that?
Never hold on to the shenanigans.
So there's actually 7 screws. I'm counting, right? 7, yes. I think 3 of them go from this part to the stand, and then, of course, 4 go on there. So I guess we have 7.
Sounds kind of odd to me.
Yes, it is. 7 is an odd number, and it's odd to have 7. I don't
It's
need
the
that anymore.
prime.
Okay. It's a good thing I didn't give her a mic. So we got those 3 in. You want to help me with this? Yeah, we'll just kind of go around it. All right, put this on. Whoa! All right. It sits in there, I think, better than the other TVs do. Some people had said that the 77-inch kind of tilts back, so I'm interested to see if this one tilts back when it's on the stand or not. Put these screws in. Again, always hand tighten these. You really don't need to use a power screwdriver, because if you strip the screw when it's in there, it is not fun to get them out. So you don't want to use a power tool when you can just hand tighten these in like 30 seconds each, give or take. There we go. Whew. Okay, let's pull all this stuff off and we'll stand it up. Just throw it on this side over here. It's like a lever. It's like a lever. Go ahead and take it off. Let's go ahead and stand it up right here. That stand just moved a bit. Let's go ahead and lift this up. Well, I guess that's not going to work. Just caught on the front. Let's tip the TV back a little.
What?
Tip the TV back. No, tip it back a little. All right. All right.
Okay.
You ready? So we're going to pick it up. Ready? Get down
Are
here.
you sure you don't want to switch?
Why?
Because, whatever.
It's going to be square. It's going to be the same thing. Ready? 1, 2,
2, 1.
Okay, let's go ahead and put it on here. Okay, ready? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're good. Let's slide it your way just a smidge. Okay. Yeah, that stand is just barely, not quite big enough. But I mean, that's a pretty big TV. It looks pretty awesome. I think our friend Techno Dad's gonna be pretty happy.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
3. This feels really top heavy because I don't have it up high.
Sorry, it's not tipping, don't worry. I got it. Slide it in further, babe. There you go. Okay, that's perfect. Pivot, bring it my way quick. Okay. On this side here, all we really have is USBs on the 83 inch. Normally there would be HDMIs on the side and some on the bottom, but for this TV, all 4 HDMIs are actually on the bottom. You have 4 HDMI 2.1 that are all capable of doing 4K at 120 frames per second, and you have, it says NVIDIA G-Sync and FreeSync and all that stuff. So it's cool. Now the antenna, I do not believe that this is the next gen antenna, but I'm not 100% on the 83-inch. This TV also, it feels thicker here. It has this channel that you can run HDMIs through. It's pretty deep. I think you could fit 2 or 3 HDMI through that, which is a kind of nice upgrade. And then you have this pretty massive power cord. Still only the 2 plugs, which is good. So that's pretty much the back. You have a nice pattern on the back here, and you have some air vents like the LG typically does. And then I believe that looks like a 400 by 400 millimeter pattern, which typically you only have a 300 by 300 for LG. So again, it's a larger pattern so that you can safely mount this on the wall. Wow, it's a pretty good TV. That's really exciting. Wow, isn't it big?
Oh my.
It's a large TV.
This is the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Since the last one that we just installed. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna have Jen do the honors and pull the lovely plastic off and see how she fumbles around with it. So let's go. Go for it. It's gonna take you about an hour to do it this way. I think you're gonna run out of real estate there. Well done. That was way better than I could have done it, so good job. All right, so we're gonna fire this TV up. I'm gonna show you the remote here, but I wanna thank my lovely assistant, Miss Jen, for all of her help. And you're released. Thanks.
Yeah.
As I've mentioned before in my reviews, the LG remote this year is a little better than this previous model. So you have the track is a little bit easier to manipulate. It's a little louder and clickier, but overall it's a better remote. I would still love to see it be backlit, but it has the assignable buttons and it has your different app buttons at the bottom. But more or less, it's better and it's decent, so let's go ahead and fire this TV up. So I'm going to show you the webOS 6.0, as well as show you the cool new LG game bar that comes up and show you the frames per second and all that for gaming. So stick around, it's going to be cool, going to be quick, but I wanted to tell you that this TV is actually just massive. And I know sometimes it doesn't look as big on screen, but I'm standing next to it and I'm 6'2" and I have a wingspan of like 77 inches. So as you can see, I can barely get my arms to the edge of the TV. It's a big TV. It looks pretty awesome. And on the back, the 83-inch has a special area where the plastic covers it that you can remove, and it has 4 knobs that can put a specific mount on there. And so I haven't seen that on the other TVs. And just while we're talking about what else is different on this TV, the housing, it's a little thicker and a little better built than the 65-inch TV. It just looks cool. So it's a really awesome, huge TV. I'm super stoked to turn it on and check it out. So let's go ahead and fire it up. So when you turn the TV on, it actually has some audio help for those who are visually impaired. You can connect it with a mobile device or your TV. I found it easier just to connect to the TV. Connect the Wi-Fi. Gonna just set this up very quickly and just use the actual webOS. So I'm gonna just choose that I don't have TV service and move on to next. Enter in the old zip code. And of course, it's on a stand. You can choose wall mounted on a stand. Definitely beneficial to have it on a stand. As I said, the sound comes out at you. So you can use the AI enhancements, the Auto Picture Pro and the Auto Sound Pro. I'm gonna leave both of them off and just move on. So I got the TV on, all set up. Got to the home screen. There wasn't much popping because I didn't choose to select all of the different terms and conditions. Had to go back and do that in order to bring up all the different things that you get on this home screen. I'm kind of torn on the new webOS 6.0. I do like that you have everything on a home screen like this here where you can go down and find all the different content that you'd have like in a Android TV, Google TV or whatever, or Tizen. But what I don't like is that you can't pop up this LG menu from the bottom like you used to be able to while you're watching content. So kind of a split decision on the OS. I do think that the TV is a little quicker in its response to the different buttons you press and different apps and all this stuff that you can do on this TV. So we're in Netflix here, and I want to go into the settings real quick and disable a couple things. First, I want to go in and get into the support, where I'm going to turn the energy saving mode off. It's on auto currently. Just turn that on off so we keep max brightness on this screen here at all times. And while you're in the support menu, you should just go ahead and update the software. I'm doing that now, almost done. Once I'm finished with that, you can access some of the important updates that they have, like the LG Game Bar Optimizer and things like that. So let's turn it on and see how good this looks. This is a great movie. So it looks pretty cool. I think that the uniformity of the TV looks pretty good from afar here. I don't have a test pattern on, but I can see it and it looks quite good. I think, you know, TechnoDad's gonna be quite happy with this TV. And right before I finish and get into gameplay, I wanted to show you that you can also show the Game Optimizer game bar. You can either just press the settings button on the bottom, which brings up all the different things like your settings, whether or not ALM is on or VRR, and you can see all settings, or you can go to the Game Optimizer itself, which has more of the settings in there where you can adjust things like you know, what game mode you're in, the first-person shooter. It'll just change some of these settings here. And you have other options like OLED Motion Pro for, you know, smoothing the motion out. You do have reducing the blue light, which will allow you to fall asleep a little easier. It makes the picture temp a little warmer as well. Looks pretty good. And then you can even reduce the input lag further by changing that from standard to boost. All those different settings inside this. But really, it's cool now because you can just press the settings button on the remote and it pulls all that information up and tells you what FPS you are and all those different settings. So all that is pretty cool. This TV is pretty awesome. I want to thank you for checking the video out. Make sure to smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe, be notified, and you know, just like that, with a little help from your spouse or significant other, you can be the installer.